There we go. Let's see. Are we ready? What's it looking like right now? And do we have anything coming through? The internet can totally see you. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we should be here. Great. Welcome, guys. Please just confirm in chat that you can actually see and hear me. That would be literally amazing. There we go, and let's just drop it in here as well. Live from test server. Now I want to see us literally go nuts in here today. Hear and see. Now, one thing I know that you guys cannot right now is hear my game, so let me just fix that. That should be fixed right there. Great. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is absolutely insane. So if you live under a rock, you do not know this, but the devs have just dropped a new patch. This is quite a substantial patch, to say the least. So we're gonna try to see if we can simply just look at all of it. Let me just, I'm just trying to save this video format. Here we go. There. Right. All right. What is the name of the rarity? Let me show you. Factions, technology tree right here. The name is speciality, I think they call it. Isn't that what they call it? Speciality or something like that. We can go to factions and we can just go to the workbench here. It should be, yeah. You can craft special new parts here. Yes. So special is the name of it. Where do we start today, guys? Have you heard all the new weapons? I kind of want to start out by just showing you all of the new weapons here. Do we have like a build that we can go for and show you all of the new weapons on? Which is just, you know, let's just go for this one. Let's just go for this one. So first of all, special, new weapons. Sinus, new machine gun. Looking pretty sexy if you ask me. Let's just get a couple frames here for some gun mounts going as well, so we don't have to bother too much with those. One there and one there. Reset this, go back to here. So Sinus is the new machine gun, which is acting a bit like a, how much energy is that? Just 3 energy, by the way. That is dope. That is dope indeed. So listen to this. That is a great sound indeed, in my opinion. Damage is also pretty nasty, especially compared to a Vector. Should we just start out by comparing it to a Vector? Let's see, a Vector here. There we go. And Sinus, yes. Vector on the other button. Great stuff. And test drive. So, new weapon, old weapon. Where's my... Oh, I don't have a cabin on this. Let's just get a cabin on it. Humpback. There we go. Bam. Because we need a target that we can actually shoot at. Vector. New gun. Let's start with a Vector. 7. 7. 7. 7. New gun. 8. 8. 8. But it has some damage increase here though, so we have to take that into account. But you get a total of 10. You know, when it's heated up, so that's actually quite a huge change compared to 7 for just that little extra what's it called, increase in power score. Rincy, welcome to stream. John Wang, welcome to stream. Bet these are pack items. No, they are actually just what's it called, craftable items. As you can see, all of it is already created in here in a workbench with the new stuff. The mace, and if we go to nomads, then we have the Sinus in there. If we go to scavengers, we have the new cannon. And I think if we go to, wait a minute, so where's the new, where's the new gun then? Oh, they have both in here by the scavengers. That's really nice. But they did create it sort of for the new players mostly. Max Brown, I do stream indeed. Welcome to stream, my man. You saw those frames? Yeah, those are pretty dirty as well. Beware that the special items have different crafting recipe. Yeah, exactly. So you will actually have to get some new crafting recipes now, as you can see. For example, if you go into here, the bat is now a bit different than it used to be. all of the new weapons have some quite funky crafting recipes as well, and then you use the maze to craft the thunderbolt now, as you can see. So also some changes overall here. I'm really excited to see how this affect the market. I literally have not been able to, you know, yeah. Treeburgers, are you going to cover the new fusion mechanics? Let's review the new weapons, and then let's go for the fusion mechanics, because that is interesting indeed, and definitely something that we do have to look at. So very good point. Let's go for the storm here, and then let's go for the whirlwind as well. There we go. Let's see, whirlwind there, nice, and let's go. New auto cannon. Well, we will. All right, so this should be 300 meters. 22. 34. So quite a substantial change or a difference on those 300 meters, but the whirlwind does get quite a heavy buff. So let's just see if we go all the way close here. 17, 17, 16, 16. So only 1 damage in between them. So what happens if we take the rapier, which is there? Righty. Whoops. The storm. Let's get that one over there. Oh wow. Let's see what we can do here. So, oh no, absolute tragedy. But it's okay. I can fix this. Or can I? Yep. Easy fix. Rapier, 15. This one, 16. Let's try that from 300 meters and see how much you actually benefit, because the power score difference is so small on these. Let's see. Whoops. 15. 15 still. 22. So we're looking at a 7 damage difference on a weapon that has a total of 220 power score in between it. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Let's have a look at the maze here, and let's also have a look at the sledgehammer right there, and also have a look at the thunderbolt right there. So let's just see thunderbolt. Let's put that on shift. The maze, let's put that on right, and then the sledgehammer on there. Good, good. Let me just catch up with chat here as well. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Holy crap. Oh my god. You guys, new autocannon, yes. Is it possible to use 2 clarinet toast? No, sadly not. Why ever use blue guns for the starters and for the ones who want to go even lower? In my personal opinion, I think this is going to create a new, you know, branch or a new bracket of power scores. Gotta rebuild everything. Yep. Gotta rebuild every fucking thing. You should see my hovers. They are literally so slow. Welcome to stream. That game you like. Kenny Drift, welcome to stream. Yep. I am in the middle of showing it all. Gabriel, welcome to stream. Can you use those guns in the actual game? It is in the actual game. But we will have to go to my personal account in order to play against bots, because my inventory is way overloaded on my promo, so I can't go into battles. Twistix Vision C, welcome to stream. Max Brown, can I ask a question? I'm only level 10, and can you tell me if Werewolf Cabin is good? It's decent, but there are a lot of cabins out there. Maybe look into some videos what people usually use. It's a great cabin, but I would recommend, if you want it for long term, then depending on what you want to play, you have to consider which cabin you pick up. Look at those craft costs. Yeah, way different. Now the Thunderbolt skin makes sense. You're actually right about that. That's a good observation. Neil, boy, I need to see the new autocannon. Yeah, you are right on it, my man. You just saw it. Everything will be more expensive. It will probably. I think you're right about that as well. Heavy cabin prices going up. Yeah, those are going to get way more attractive with spiders. Nice board reference. Wow. New autocannon versus duel. We can check that out as well for sure. Is it possible to use 2 clarinet? No. The price of Golden Eagle dropping right now. Yeah. Not much to use it for, to be honest. Much respect to your videos, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oh, wow. There's still so much shit here. Shit. Good. TB has always some driving and recovery skills. Black Wolf the Legend. Heavy hover nerf. A lot. I'll show you later on. And this is the test server. Are we fucking 87 people in here? 63 right now. What is going on? Holy crap, guys. Welcome to everyone. This is insane. That is by far the most we've ever had. Thank you so much for showing up, all of you. What is the best cabin? Are legs viable now? The best cabin still depends on your build. and show that message from Rincy, because yeah, I kind of feel your pain, my homie. I do. There was something mentioned about the energy on the cabins. Yeah, every cabin that is epic now is 100 views. What the fuck? Were we 100 people? Keep coming in here. Keep coming in. Am I broken? I just see 63. I gotta go to YouTube and check it out there. 105 people, guys. Are you insane? 107. Oh my, let's keep going then. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream. This is madness. All right, Sledgehammer, 29. Yep. New one, 30. So, 29, 30. Listen to the sound. That is so freaking amazing. And we just gotta remove the perk. So, 29, 30, 37. I feel like the Thunderbolt is really out of its place here, isn't it? Because it's supposed to be a step in between. So I would expect to see like 29, 33, 37. But instead it's 29, 30, 37. Can the power score at least make up for that? 450, 615. And then 1100. Well, I guess it can then, because the gap in between here is massive. So at the end of the day, yeah, that probably does make sense. Hover's coming up soon, guys. You're going to want to see this, so do stick around for that. Storm has been tested. Hulk, the new freaking cannon there, turret cannon, versus the old little boy here. And, oh god, we need more energy. We need more energy. Gas again. Just going to make a pro gamer move here. Put it like that, because then we also have something that can catch us if we start flipping backwards. Neil, you're absolute madman. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Picked that bad day to upload. Yeah, purple radars at 170 coins. Yeah, the purple radars are going down a lot. Again, thank you so much. 116 people. This is insane, guys. Thank you so much. This really means a lot. For an old guy like me to have this many people in the stream at once. And yeah, go ahead and like it if you enjoyed. Best crossout tuber without doubt, Steve Stewart. Thank you so much for that, man. E says, shout out to the Scousers making the stream big. Kenny Drift, yeah, it is indeed. Can we think the legendary cap may show up? I would still be surprised if we actually end up seeing that. Tribux, do you recommend I still make a 3 Rupture build with 2 fused iron seals? Rupture is a funny gun. It's not the best gun, but it's a funny gun. So definitely, you know, it's a great gun. Robson, thank you so much for dropping that subscription, man. Really appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. De Young says, Tribux, epic items will inflate in prices. Yeah. A special item is 80 to 140 coins, and you need 4 specials to craft an epic. I think you are absolutely right about that. What the crap, 127 now. You guys are killing it. Welcome to the stream. Let's get on with the testing here. So that is the little boy versus the new gun here, which I already forgot the name of. These are heavy as crap, so we are flipping around a little bit. Let's get the shot in going here. 115 versus 134. Now, let's just get the fat man in as well though, while we're at it. So 115, 134. Let's get the fat man on this button. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Let's get going over here. And once again, welcome to the stream, guys. I have a lot of videos coming on these tests and all of these changes. And my opinions, 142 versus 134. Now, you see, that's funny. Before we say, let me just finish that last one. I'm stressing so much right now. I have a lot of videos coming on all of the changes here. I've looked at the hover nerf, I've looked at the weapon nerf, and I looked at my overall thoughts. And then I am finally going to conclude it in a video where I talk about where I think this will take the game. Yes, good. But you see 500 power score difference here compared to the, let's see, the little boy here, which is 900. So again, we're seeing a more even distribution between the power scores here. Let's just check those shotguns again, because this confuses me. Now, the mace is 3 energy, and then we go to the Thunderbolt, which is 4, which is why we see such a massive difference in power score and damage. It all makes sense now. We're almost done with the weapons. Let's just grab the last one here too, which is the Prosecutor, and let's compare that one to the Judge. That was not the Judge. There it is. There's the Judge. Beautiful. Once again, we will just divide these, and let's see. Epic items will, yep, we have already read that out. Steve Stewart says, bro, mad love from Australia. We appreciate it once again, homie. We have new weapon rarity. Yeah! New weapon rarity. So basically the idea behind it, let's just talk about that while we get out there. The idea behind the new weapon rarity was the fact that the devs wanted to have a smaller gap between rare and epic. Now, while I welcome this, and I think this is a very good change, I also fear that this will end up making, you know, people ask for a new weapon rarity in between epic and legendary and relics, because those gaps are massive as well. So I do get where they come from, but I don't see the necessity in it, or why it's necessary. 94 damage on the judge, 120 on that one, both 5 energy. Remember, 120. Let's go for the executioner. Now the damage on these non-turreted cannons in rare and in epic quality, or in special and in epic quality, are a bit lower compared to other cannons, simply because of the fact that they have armor penetration. So the executioner penetrates a total of 2 layers, 179 while it does it. This one penetrates 1 layer and 120 damage while it does it. So that will be the main difference. As you notice, they have pretty much the exact same perk, but this one penetrates actually 2.5, because 80 centimeters is somewhat equivalent to 2.5 layers. 1 layer is 32 centimeters. But yeah, that pretty much concludes this. Now, a lot of people are asking, Darbo, thank you so much for joining the stream though. My battery's on 1%. Yeah, it's alright, man. 145 people here. Is this in-game? Yes, the test server is live for a little bit yet. I think it's live for 1 hour more, so at 9 o'clock, or at 7 o'clock my time, not 9. So that will be, we have around 35 minutes to go where we can test stuff. And yes, all epic cabins. Let me just show that, because a couple of you guys asked for that. Cabins in general have changed a lot. Duster is still 9, but the thing is that all of these are 9 now. Not just Duster. These used to be 8. These are all 9 now. Growl will be 10 instead of 11. And instead, we're going to have 3 cabins, which are now, will be 11 energy. The Pilgrim, the Jawbreaker, and the Bat. So the Bat and all of the new factions and the newest factions, Steppenwolf, Doll Children, and Firestarters, their cabins have taken over the rare 11 cabin energy. And now all epic items, disregarding of what cabin it is, they all have 12 energy. Echo 12 energy, Icebox 12 energy, Bastion 12 energy. And what is even more insane is all of these new fusions, because as you can see on this Bastion right here, this was fused before the fusion changes. Sorry, my nose is a bit clogged. That was disgusting, by the way. All of these fusion cabins were fused before the fusion changes, and look what happened to them. 14% tonnage. The reason for this is that we have a new fusing system, and let's address that, because I feel like that is quite a major thing. If so, then Mandrakes with Icebox? No. Mandrake with Echo. Yep. Basically, what we will get now is that we have a total of 3 categories. Let me just go into them right here and say upgrade. So we have 3 categories: construction, damage, and usability. Construction will give you either more health, more mass, which is completely and totally, utterly useless. I have no idea what they thought of when they did that. Like, let me just show you what happens here. I'm hoping that we can get it, and you guys will have, you know, your jaws will be down here when you see it. And Rinsey, my man, really freaking appreciate it. Super chatting that 149. Thank you so much, my man. That is really, really nice. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. But as you can see here, health now gives us increased durability. Mass did not increase. It will. Suicide blast radius. So our blast radius for the suicide is now increased. And then critical mass is the new heavy lifting. So, or not heavy lifting, but hauler is called critical mass now. So critical mass increases our mass limit, meaning that we can carry more. On the other hand, though, let's just keep fusing here, because this is going to get stupid. This is going to get very, very, very stupid. Upgrade that one again, and I have still, if please drop a comment right now if you can see anywhere where this would be useful. We got the wrong one again, so let's actually go ahead and grab this Echo cabin, the one that we just fused, this one, and upgrade it, because then we should get randomized. And let's see what happens here, because okay, we just get health all the time now. Game, I'm trying to make a point here, so please freaking work with me. Okay, that would actually be so dope. Good, great, thank you. Just another epic money grab patch? Nah. I mean, I like the sound of the Hulk when I tested it. Yeah, it's so dirty. Will you have Hammerfall Witch? Who has a Hammerfall Witch? Warhawk must be. A lot of the items will drop in price. Yeah, they will. Oh my god, and you guys are killing it with subscriptions. Just Ponding, thank you so much for dropping that subscription. Gators Cruise, Thank you so much for that subscription. Can I see where you guys are subscribing? Let me just enable that, because yeah, I want to show you the fact that I actually appreciate the subscription. So, you know, I will feel bad if you don't get to pop up that you actually subscribe, because I do value it a lot. All of this is working. All of this is actually working so good. So what we will have to do is that we just quickly go to the Streamlabs. We go to the Streamlabs website here. I am fixing it on the go. Just keep asking me questions. Humpback's going up. Yeah, in general, all, you know, pretty much all cabins that we see will go up because of that simple fact that, you know, all of the cabins, all of the heavy cabins are just becoming so good because of it. Skip all of this, skip all of this. Yes, 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 yes. And let's go to my profile here. Let's see, that should be doable right here. Yep. I completely forgot where you actually do this. I completely forgot. Settings, account, YouTube. Yes. Alright guys, I'll try to stay, you know, if you subscribe. Anthony Peterson, thank you so much for dropping that subscription, man. If you subscribe, just tag me in the tag me and I'll give you a shout out. If you do, don't worry about it. I got you, fam. I got you, fam. But we have stuff to cover here. And so far it's going quite bad because I'm trying to show you the fusion stuff here that we can get. Maybe I should just in general pay attention to it. Whoops, I just messed that up. Where is it? There it is. So let's see, durability and suicide blast radius. Yes, once again. Oh, it's in here. Nice. Engine power this time. Now, what does engine power mean? That simply means this power. And I am guessing that maybe, just maybe, this can become, the engine power buff can potentially become crucial when it comes to making hovers, because right now hovers are pretty broken, and I feel like I want to touch on that as well. Where did that one go? Oh, it's right here. Engine power, self-protection. Now, self-protection doesn't really have a description either right now. So that is also something that we will have to see what actually happens. With the suicide delay, I'm guessing that we get an earlier blow up. Janio Silva, thank you so much for dropping that follow. That subscription. That is 160 people. Are you guys absolutely nuts? Oh my god. Yeah, 30 minutes left, so let's just keep going here. A Blit cabin has broken the market because of the simple fact that if you have a Blit that is fused for Mars, then you have probably the best item in the game right now. Besides shields, let's also have a look at the shields because those are broken. To those of you who do not know this, if you have a fusion before the new stuff, vehicles actually gain a buff to that single fusion. So you can choose to either keep a better version of a single fusion, or you can get 3 different ones. Now, the middle one is broken, nevertheless, not broken, but it doesn't really give you a lot. It's based around self-destruct. So, is that good? Nah, I don't really think so. The alternative is that you take a lower tonnage fusion or mass limit fusion, plus you can get extra durability on the cabin. And that's good for like squishy builds. But look at this fusion we got right here. Critical mass and EMO param value mass mul description. That basically means that we just increase the mass of our cabin. Can someone explain to me in chat, and I'll give you 5 seconds to do this. When is that ever beneficial? When are you ever going to benefit from having a cabin that is 20% heavier than it was before? DJ Dragon, thank you so much for dropping that subscription, my man. Really, really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. So glad to see all of you here. Sesti Lime, thank you so much for showing up to the stream. Have a good one. What about weapon fusion? Yeah, well, weapon fusion is it's still a bit random. For some bits it's pretty good, for some bits it's pretty weird. What should we fuse here? What should we fuse that has a lot of options? The Reaper has a lot of options. So the Reaper is a machine gun. You can get more health, you can get a heavier gun. Again, doesn't make sense. Self-protection, do not know what this means right now. I don't know if it's the hitbox. Nah, that would be broken. It's not the hitbox, I wouldn't assume that. Group damage means that we can get more damage, we can get more speed up, so it rewinds quicker. Or I'm guessing it might be aim time, possibly. And then hit impulse might actually be the recoil when you hit people. And then usability, spread. which is, I'm guessing, spread static, possibly, and spread on the move. So you can either, when you're stable, you'll get less spread, or when you're moving, you'll get less spread. Ammo, which means increased ammo, and recoil impulse is your recoil. So yeah, hit impulse must almost certainly be the knockback, which potentially could be quite deadly. Let's see if we can get that on 2 guns. Because if we can, let's see how much we push people around. Speed up time, yeah. Let's just try some of the different fusions here, actually, because there are a lot of different options. So, if we grab this, let's see what happens here. Spread, stat, spread, move. Wait, that means that we got 2 from... We have 4 fusions on this one. We have 4 fusions on this one. Weren't you supposed to get between 2 and 3? I am very confused right now. I am very confused. We have 4 fusions on that weapon. We weren't supposed to have 4 fusions. It's a maximum of between 2 and 3. I'll take it though. I'll definitely take it, but it is very interesting. Let's just keep fusing here. So speed up time. Yep, we've seen that one already. Hit impulse. That is the one that we want. So let's see if we can get another hit impulse and see what that actually does. Damage and ammo. So we can also check that one out. This is great. Let's just get those as well. And let's see what we get here. Spread, stat, spread, move. The reason that we might have gotten 4 is because this is potentially maybe, you know, one perk that just has 2 descriptions, because it falls under the same one. At least I would assume so. That is what would make the most sense. Let's just build a quick ride here that can actually carry this around somewhat respectably. There we go. And the way that you deal with recoil is that we just grab these new frames, which are absolutely sexy. Look at them. They are great indeed. I really like these new 1x8 and 1x6. The only thing they need to add now as well is a 1x or a 2x8. I feel like that one has gotten left out a little bit. Now, Reboot, what do we want to try out here? We have a spread one, and we have a damage and ammo. So let's just get the spread here versus the ammo one. 260 on both, so it's definitely not ammo. Now, which one is which? So the left gun is the one that has increased damage. Great. And the right one is the one with the reduced spread. Now, you can actually see the crosshairs here. Can you see that? Try paying really good attention to the crosshair. Do you see how there is an overlap? Like there is a double there at the tip while it sort of, you know, goes towards the center. That is one gun having better aim than the other. So that pretty much works like spread reduction as before, I would say. 172 people right here, right now. This is madness. This is literally mental. Let's try winding them up and see what happens. I kind of want to just go here, see how big the difference is in damage. Oh no. That's gonna be a pain to calculate. I think I saw 13 there. I did there as well. 13. 13. Are there any real perks to the damage? Let's look at the spread here. It's really hard to tell. It's gonna be near impossible, but you can see a mild difference in the weapon. Like you can see it inside of the crosshairs right now, that there is a tiny difference. It's not a lot, but there is a tiny difference. It's not gonna be groundbreaking when it comes to that perk, but it is something. Let's get the wind up one here, which is speed, and then we have someone with an impulse. So this is the impulse one, and this is the speed up one. Once again, just gonna grab a gun on each, see what happens, and let's click both buttons at the same time, see if they shoot differently. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, one definitely starts earlier than the other one. Now, again, this Wait a minute. Something is stupid here. Hit impulse. So this right gun has impulse. Left gun has speed up time. Okay? That's a debuff. The speed up is a debuff. Watch this. I'm gonna put them on the same button so we know for sure that I click at the same time. You see? Yep. It is. It is. The speed up time is a debuff. It's an actual debuff. It makes your gun wind up slower. That's actually stupid. That is actually stupid. Yeah. Why? Why? Just why? Why would they do that? Like, who buys 5,000 coins worth of Reapers just to get a debuff? Like, who in the right mind would do that? Let's try something here. Let's see. No pushing at all. Let's try the other one. Let's strip a bit of its ammo off. You know, yep, there we go. Just off with that. So now we push it a little bit. Still not really. Let's see what happens here. So you see the car actually moves a little bit when we hit it with the right gun. So that must confirm. Yeah, the fusion system is pretty broken. I'll be there in just a second, Martin. Complete promise here. Just give me 1 minute while I try to figure this out. This makes no sense, but you're absolutely right, Martin. It is broken. New relic cannon. No sight of that yet, sadly. Next thing we should test here is actually just hovers, because yeah, I'm really hoping that the hovers are broken. Do I have my cannon? I have my hammerfall, or am I? Let's see. John Martin here.
Have you tried shooting them both for a prolonged duration? It takes longer to wind up, but I believe it fires faster, as in once it started shooting. So just leave it for a bit and see if the ammo count overlaps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a very good idea. I'll just look at that afterwards. In just a second, because I want to show people here the hovers, because the hovers are they messed up something with the hovers. Now this fat boy here is a bit too heavy, but there is an easy fix for that. Remove that gun. And as you can still see, it's fucking almost at the ground. Like, and just would you look at this speed? 25, 30. Now, keep in mind that the strafing here is what they wanted to have be the slowest part. But then we tried to turn here, which is also god awful. And this is the right way to go. 40, 45, 47, 50. Are we gonna break 50, 51, 50, 52? You see, like, you see what I mean? And this was not stated anywhere. This hover is now in theory flying the right direction, because this is the way that they want hovers to go. This is a strafe, and this is a strafe. That's the right direction that they want to nerf, and they did that because, I mean, this is just beyond painful. But we're going the right way right now, and they're still god awful slow. What is this? Steve Stewart dropping that $5 donation. Really appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much. Yeah, really freaking appreciate it, and it's all of you here. 184 people right now. This is absolutely amazing. So how many new weapons in total? Let me just show you. At the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A total of 7 new weapons, and then Pierce has been changed, Junkbow has been changed a bit. So that is interesting indeed. Gabriel, welcome to the stream. Oh, Genius, you don't like hover? I love hovers. I'm a main hover, but I don't like the changes to the hovers. Like it's everything. It's just absolutely everything. You know, they're just they're so god awful slow. Like, this build perfectly well balanced out.
Back.
Yeah, sure thing, homie. This thing perfectly well balanced out. Look at the speed of this. Look at the goddamn speed of this. Like, what is this? We're so low to the ground. You are gonna be real freaking like food for any melee that comes towards you. And Tyrus, yeah, that hover before was massive. That hover
Sorry, man, I'm gonna head out for some food real quick.
Yeah, sure thing. You sure thing.
I'm hungry.
See you later. So basically, you know, this is a hover with 6 hovers. This is not what I would categorize as a heavy hover. This is the hover that I used in the video. Now again, yes, I am strafing. Let me just get out of the garage here. This is not a heavy hover. Look at this speed. Look at this daunting speed. Like, it does get up. Look at how long it takes to change direction. I mean, and this hover is not overweight. Nothing wrong with this hover at all. So there is something up with the hovers. They pushed a button that they were not supposed to push. That was basically what happened there, I think. Yeah, so the piercer, what changed? As far as I know, the piercer has had a tiny upgrade to its damage. Just bought 8 hovers to try hovers. I'm happy for the nerf, but they dropped so much in prices. Yeah. Hover nerf is great. Well, it's an interesting discussion because yes, hovers does need a nerf. Do not get me wrong on that one. Hovers do indeed need a nerf. The thing about the hover change though is that they should change one or the other. Bring us down, let us keep our speed, or slow us the shit down, but do not bring us down to, you know, this close to the ground, because it's that thing in combination will render them completely useless to a dog. There's no way that you're ever gonna counter those dogs, even if you go ahead and, you know, just reassemble yourself. Like, let's just go for the lightest of the lightest, you know, hover that we possibly can go for here. See here, Torero, you know, great cabin for hovers. Let's go for some Icarus here. Let's slap on a couple of Icaruses here. You know, just really just make this a nice hover machine. We need a Colossus. Yes, we do. So let's get a Colossus. And then we need a generator. So let's just get the big G, because that is really all we need for this test. And plug in the big G there. Grab 2 Typhoons. I know this is gonna be a funky hover. Let's bring them forward a bit more. That should stabilize the build a bit more. I mean, it was stated nowhere that a hover, this is nothing different from what they are on the live server. This is a regular front-facing hover, but something in the code has messed up, because a regular front-facing hover like this is not this slow on the live server. It's like 3 times as fast. So I don't know what is up with it, but something is up, because it's not supposed to work like this. And whether you love or hate hovers, you know that as well. Wait a minute, Rinsey? You absolute madman. Thank you. God help us with these devs. Thank you so much for that 5 euro super chat. You guys are absolutely killing it. Jesus Christ, guys. 181 people. I want to say this. If I'm stressing right now, I'm so sorry. I'm used to having, at max when I stream on YouTube, 50 people watching. You guys are killing it, and I really appreciate you for being here. There's a lot of videos coming out on this subject already, so if you haven't done it already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because there will be a total of 4 videos from my side on all of these changes where I'll try to talk with them. Let's see. No Wave says, the issue is that now melee won't dominate the meta, but monopolize it. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Fire dogs, especially with the buff to, you know, people who have a Blight cabin that is fused, it's gonna kill it. Yeah. Hovers will run Spark now. Might be. How can even light hovers be that slow? They have screwed that up. Yeah, I hope it's a perk. when I would donate 10 cents for everyone watching stream. Are you insane, Neil? Someone welcome to stream. Hot Rod Recycler, go to build and see what the power speed is at. Max speed 75, tonnage there, acceleration. But look at how high the acceleration is. The acceleration is incredibly high. This is what a cannon hover usually feels like on the live server. But this build has no cannons. Increase, welcome to stream. TG the installer looks good to a pork brick main. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it for sure. Sideways hovers are broken. I think we're gonna see sideways hovers go down. I think we're gonna see that for quite some time. To go down quite a lot. It is what it is, though. You know. Yeah. It's it is what it is. So people, if you want to play spiders, I think now will be a very good time to grab it. Besides that, there is also some changes to all of the cabins with the way that they have movement speed. The growl is 90, I think. Didn't that used to be 100? I don't even remember. Quantum. I saw Spedimix point this out. It's 100 now. I also think that used to be 80 or something. Steppy Spider was what, 60 before? That is now 70. So there are a lot of changes there as well. Let's see what you guys are writing. This is a fucking joke. Yeah. Let's find a new game to play. Nah, we'll save it. We'll find ways around it, Tim. Just hang in there. We'll see what we can do. Quantum was 90. All right. De Jong says, from what I've seen, not just hovers, all builds have slow acceleration now. It takes so much time to reach top speed, so light builds are pretty much gone. That must be... we just broke 200. This is insane. I'm going to have to screenshot that. I'm simply going to have to screenshot this. Clip that right there. Yes, please. There we go. Wow, you guys are killing it. Thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I really freaking appreciate it. I don't know what to say. I simply don't know what to say. How has it ruined my enjoyment of Crossout? Well, I hope you were pleased about seeing this though. Mete Bogdan, thank you so much for dropping that subscription, and also Moto Marius, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Really do. Try the hover setup with a heavy cap. Great suggestion there. Let's see how that affects it. We should just extend this, and then just just casually flip this around so that we can get the engine there, and then we can fit an echo in there. See, this feels somewhat the same, but you see how low we get dropped now because this is a heavy cabin. We're literally riding as if we were on wheels. If we put Typhoons on here, will it be able to carry it any better? In theory it should, because of the fact, that the power is higher. Our acceleration is looking somewhat the same. This actually feels... yeah, this is more responsive than the Torero cabin for sure. The main difference is, again, we are so low to the ground. And that's going to be an issue. That's going to be a massive issue, because you won't really have that perk of actually just somewhat being able to deal with dogs when you're hanging this low to the ground. And that's a problem indeed. So right now it's a massive nerf. You can fuse items for protection, and cabins, motors, and movement parts can be fused for power. Maybe hovers need power fused cabins now. I actually think we have a power fused cabin. Oh, and I actually think we have an echo that is power fused. Let's see. Engine power. So let's just try the Typhoons here again. That's probably something that we will have to look into via a video, because it's rough trying to tell the difference here, to be honest. I don't know, can you guys see any difference? Like, really? Let's just see. Because I feel like it like sort of just rushes faster one side or the other. Clickbait title has brought the holes. People see that hover nerf and then, you know, they just wanna, oh shit, here we go. Dogs won't even need a hover catcher if they hang out that low. Exactly. It doesn't even matter. By the way, while all of you guys are here, I have some great news considering, you know, the fact that all of these patches are coming soon. And I hope I can break this. I really hope. Otherwise, the devs are gonna kill me for saying this. Please don't do that. But I know we've talked. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I know that we've talked a lot about, you know, the sticker and stuff like that, and the fact that I really want a Tree Burgers logo in this game. I'm gonna say that I think it is closer than it's been before. I won't say any more than that. So maybe more hovers wrecks the power. Yeah, more hovers absolutely destroys your power. Like it fully just kills you. It's actually mad. Like it's actually mad. This feels somewhat the same, right? Then watch this. What if we start adding weight? Actually, 6 hovers is not as bad as it was before when I tested it. So I wonder if that is somewhat the sweet spot. Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's try getting up into speed here. 70. Slow down. Could be worse. Could be worse. Strafing is just downright dead. It's beyond saving. And something happened in here. Steve Stewart dropping another $5 subscription. My god, my dude, I really freaking appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. 212 people. Oh my god, I really appreciate you guys for being here. Let's see, what are you guys saying here? I'm sorry that I don't respond to everyone, but I've never had an active chat like this. This is madness. Can we see the CV hover build in action now? I don't know if I have much in here. The one that I really just used before. Let's see, what about this one? So yeah, that's a pulsar hover build for you. This is not my pulsar hover build, so mine might act a bit differently, but you sort of get the memo, I suppose. That is not very good. Jesus Christ. Neil just dropped in a $20 donation. 20 cents for every viewer. Great job, TV. Oh my god, homie. You guys are insane. Thank you so much, Neil. I don't even know what to say. Like, Jesus. You guys are great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys know. So yeah, let's just quickly test this out with 8 hovers before we before the server dies out here, because oh no, I think we have another hour. Fuck it, let's just keep going then if we do. Icarus. There. 8 hovers. See, that's where we really start to slow down. This is where we start to slow down. Watch our movement speed here. That just takes such a long time. I will be honest though, because of the way that hovers work, and the fact that we can still go full speed, I would still play a sideways hover. I'm not gonna lie, I would still play sideways hover, because you're gonna have, you know, proper strafing speed still. If you want to like take peek shots from around the corner, you know, say that this was our sideways hover, and you're like playing a peek game here. Yes, you will be slower at accelerating back and forth, but the diamond here, or the charm here is, and this is actually something that is probably, if anything, gonna promote people playing even more sideways hovers, because of the simple fact that I rather want proper power here when strafing and taking shots from around corners. then I want to be super fast forward and backwards. Like it's fine. You can still reach your speed here. It's only your acceleration getting impaired whenever you strafe. So honestly, I'm gonna say it as it is. This is gonna provoke even more sideways. If you're playing hovers at all, you're gonna have to play sideways now, because you cannot do peek shots like you have to when you play. For example, if you play Clan Wars versus a camping team, it's essential to be able to peek around corners and take shots. You know, just peekaboo play. It's not everything, and it's, you know, it's not full necessary, but it is it is an important factor of playing a hover. I would rather be slow on my acceleration back and forth than I would be slow on my peaks when I have to go, you know, peek a corner and then quickly strafe back in order to not get shot. So yeah, 100%. Time to put all those radars on the shelf with Neon Santa. Yeah, definitely the hovers won't be that nerfs as see right now. Exactly. I think some of it is gonna go down a little bit. Try Cricket Hover. Cricket Hover is like full on just dead. It's full on just dead. Let me just see. Fairholm just sent me a video here that shows a bug.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Interesting. He's like actually just a cabin. How did he bug that out? That's very weird. That's another bug to the pile. I really like that. Oh my god. Devin never played Sideways Hover? Nah. Apollo, thank you so much for joining the stream. Show us the new drones. Show you the new drones. Actually, you're gonna be a bit disappointed by that. I'm sorry to say. I'm really sorry to say, but you are. Because the new drones are not as sexy as one would expect. Oh, actually, also Martin just mentioned something that we just quickly have to check out here. Let's get you in there. Let's get you there. Let's go for the Reaper. And then we have someone who has speed up time. And I was worried about the speed up time due to the simple fact that it probably, and I will say probably because I'm not sure about it, it might have impaired the way that, let's just get a gas skin in here, you know, that the gun winds up way slower than before. Hopefully though, this is at the cost of it shooting faster. So we want to watch the ammo of the right gun right now. Is it catching up? Let's just see what empties first, because that was his theory, that if it winds up slower then it shoots faster. But as of right now, I still see the right icon emptying first. So this gun emptied first. Yeah, it is overall speed up is just slower. Overall, it is what it is though. Cricket Hover dead? Yeah, because it doesn't really work. What is this? Oh! Yeah. That's it, look. Something is wrong with the something is wrong with the new cabin here. Something is very wrong with the new cabin. Let's just have a look at that. Or a new cabin, I say. The humpback with a skin. Now I probably have to load my account data in here to get that skin, don't I? Yeah, I think I do. So let's just give you my... Holy crap. Hello, guys. Hello. I'm just gonna, you know, import my data here. This is magnificent. You know, we'll just go for that one quickly and then relock here, and then, you know, I'm still here. Don't go anywhere. I'm still here, and we're back. So, incoming gift, yes, please. Now we should have it. Now we should have it. Where is it? There it is. Beautiful. So, frame, and let's get that sexy humpback. Now, I don't know how people did this, but there is something broken here. There's something very wrong. Alright, nah. Oh. Oh. That's very interesting. What happens if I... Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. How do you get rid of this cabin again now? Nope, it's still not active. So if I now take this into combat, you know, this is gonna be a magnificent wheel. So yeah. So now the game is broken. So where do we go from here? Michelle Deckers, welcome to stream, man. Alright, let's just try to catch up to the chat here once again. Let's just try to keep up to the chat here once again. Wow. Keep this BS on the test server. 99 little bucks in the code. Take one down, patch. Get around 120 little bucks. Yes, I fully agree. I'm quitting this game. Why? Why, homie? Don't go anywhere. Hover so bad? Yeah. It is. It is. Tim B, you can build like this. It's a bug, but you can't play it. Yeah. You have the speed, but you can't handle spark people like that. That's true. You're gonna, like, if someone sparks you, you're just gonna stop moving. Hover needed a nerf, but this bad. Yeah, a nerf this bad is just absolutely insane. Jesus Christ. Sheffington. Super chatted 10 pounds. Homie, oh my god, you guys are insane. I really, really value this support. I hope you know. Thank you so much for dropping that $10 super chat. That is really appreciated. Laos in Bethesda, 230 people. I don't know what to say. I simply do not know what to say. Let's just screen cap this again. I'm gonna have to document the fact that, you know, you guys are watching like this, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You've broken me. You simply both broken me. This better just be a joke of bad taste. So let's see. How do we fix this again? Do I like? What if I load up a new build? Assemble. Aha! Fixed. Great. Note that the changes are not final, which I think we all value very much. Let's try upgrading the Blight here. That cabin is potentially going to be one of the most deadly cabins that we have. Suicide delay, tonnage add, and self-protection. I still really want to know what that self-protection means. And I know how we find out what that means. We're basically going to build something here. We are just going to go with a 2x4 or 8x4 frame here. Then we're going to grab the Blight cabin. And we are going to stuff the Blight cabin in the front here. Gonna go for a couple wheels. Oh no, then we cannot turn when we drive out there. That would be stupid. And now, as you can also see, some of the wheels have actually also got new categories. I don't really know what they thought of with the way that they, you know, handed out these new ones, but it is there nevertheless. Now we just need a weapon. Let's go for the imp. Nah, let's go for something a bit more precise so that we're sure that we hit the shots. There we go. And then seal. Thermostable, yes please. Grab that one, grab that one. Let's just get some more seals in here. I want to know what that self-protection means. 295 should be our cabin health. Let's see if that is actually the case. So 295, see if we can hit 295 damage here. Alright, so self-protection is definitely not anything to do with the cabin damage. Does it change our hitbox? Nope. That would be absolutely stupid if it did, so I'm actually glad that it doesn't. Does anyone have any explanation for what self-protection actually is? Oh, let's see. This is probably one of the most anticipated streams of this game. A lot of people want to see it. Yeah, this is madness. Should hovers do fire damage from the bottom? That would be an interesting concept, but it would make people a bit mad, I think. 2 questions. What is the tonnage capacity and mass capacity on Humpback now? By default, it should still be the same. I'll just show you, but I don't know what it was before. 19,200 and it was 20k before, wasn't it? I don't even remember. But I think it was 20k before, so that might actually have changed. I'll just show you the numbers here. I feel like these numbers are like a bit too random, so they might have changed some of it. Glad I didn't waste resources on hovers. Yep, good call indeed. Did anyone else just sell Bastion plus legs? Blight on market 3,300. Yeah, that thing just... Hover price might drop to 100. It depends. It depends. People might be panicking a little bit too much right now. Self-protection will be lower damage when you hit directly the cap. Oh, thank you so much, Guy Shadow, for clarifying that. Blight at 3,500 coins. Yeah. Legs are only getting buffed because of the hover nerf. Legs are getting much more interesting. This is the test server, Michel Daggers. Rinsey, could self-protection be small damage resistance? Could be as well. Maybe like 10% damage reduction, impact damage. Really good bets. I think you guys might be right about that, actually. Resistance to your own explosives. That would be very nice as well. The amount of damage it takes, so you have 250 health, but you means your shot would be 7 instead of 8. Let's see. What was the damage of this one? Oh wait, no cabin. Humpback. No, we don't want to test drive you. So get out here. Race up here. Let's see. Pew, pew. 8 damage. Let's get over here. 7 damage. So there is definitely some damage reduction going on there, which is protectionist. So that's an overall damage reduction. Holy crap. So if that is 10% damage reduction, imagine when you build, like, you know, you go ahead and you build yourself a bastion this size. You know, you build yourself a bastion this size, and instead of filling it up with armor, you go ahead and make yourself a bastion that has something along the lines of 4,000 HP, and then on top of that, you know, you have your plow, and then on top of that, you just get your protection, which is 10% damage reduction, and then all of a sudden, and then, you know, of course, because you got pretty lucky with your fusions, you also got increased durability on the cabin, and you got increased mass limit. So you got mass limit, you got increased durability, and you got self-protection. You got those 3 in a fusion. I mean, are you ever gonna die then? You're gonna be a bastion. You're gonna be like last boss of first time entering Molten Core in WoW Classic, and you're like, oh yeah, this is you know, this is gonna be a fun raid. This is gonna be an exciting raid for all of us. You know, we're gonna have a great time here, and then you just bam, slap in, and you just get absolutely destroyed by the first time that you meet a boss because you didn't know tax, and the boss was fucking mental and he killed you. Yeah. This is insane. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. And we still have 216 people here. You guys are insane. Bastion bastard. Yep. Let's see. Make tank great again. I think you are absolutely right about that. I completely forgot to show you guys the drones. I am so sorry about that. Let's get going with the drones. I made this funky looking Ravager hover as well. I was planning on doing a video on this one, but you know, that's what, like just by an arms race in chat, who would like to see this in a video? You know, at this speed, just watch me suffer while I try to. Yeah, nah, this is approaching target, almost there. That's just stupid. So, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by myself, the new drones. Also, just look at this fire. Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's see. There we go. Sidekick is not the one we wanted. This is the new turret. And this is the new drone. As you will probably notice here, and I was a bit disappointed, I gotta say, when I saw this. Whoops. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, great. He has a little hole there. This is like the ultimate way to protect your drones. So this is basically just exactly the same as before, pretty much. This dude just has 2 barrels, and then he deals like double damage. Or like 25-50% extra damage. Frontal Mandrake with the heavy cabins. Yep. That is something that will potentially be. Let's just see. Do we even have a Mandrake in a horizontal Mandrake in here? Maybe there is. I mean, people are seeing the fact that we can have. Oh, what is this? Well, that's an interesting concept. But people are doing heavy caps already. My fear is just that this is going to be equally slow now. Can it even tip over anymore? The horizontal mandrakes does not even tip over anymore. They don't have the power to do so. And I don't have a mandrake in here that I can even, you know, just show you if mine still works. My Goliath track still works. I tried that on my personal account, so I can confirm that that one works. But besides that, yeah. Yeah. Did you also already show off the cannon in the thumbnail? I did, but if you want to see it, my man, I will show it to you once more. So if there's anything, I think we covered what I kind of wanted to cover right now. So if there's anything you would like me to touch upon, please do let me know in the comments, because we still have some time to go here. So this is the new cannon. Probably, you know, not the most optimal setup that I'm running here for it. But listen to the sound. It's just great. And listen to the reload sound too. Or not the reload sound, but you can sort of, you know, they really called that metallic sound of the shell leaving the gun, you know, or the empty, is it, what is it, casing that you have had the explosive powder goodies that makes it fly in. It's a dirty gun. I'm gonna have some fun with this for sure. Like, it's a great alternative to the massive executioners, and it's still pretty good. And again, that sound. Let's just take it one more time. That's a bang, you know, that is actually, it's a proper bang. How much energy has the hobby now? Still 12. All epic cabin all along the row has 12 energy. Spitter, you will never be strong enough to withstand Firebug even without Bastion. Or even with Bastion. I get to 5 kills per round using 3 fuse drones in the photon cabin. Highly armored, yeah. Frontal Mandrake with heavy cabin is gonna be strong. We already read that. Where am I even? That turret drone is lazy. Yeah, turret drones are lazy. I think the Bastion Typhoon Spider will be back to meta. I think you're absolutely right. So it seems the acceleration of all vehicles have been nerfed when building into higher and higher mass. Yeah, it just annoys me that they didn't say anything about it. 4200 HP, 6 Auger Bastion Reaper with a Capcan is going to take over. Oh, you're going to have room for a Capcan and a cloak even on the heavy spiders now. That is dirty. Is there a new minigun? Nope. As of right now, there is not, but who knows? It might be there eventually. Also, let's just take some time to appreciate the sound of the Hulk. We need a generator here, so let's just get the Ampere because we need something. Hello there. So let's try this once more. Oh, that's actually the same sound. Even though that is also great, that is also a bit disappointing. Yeah.
Is there anything else hidden that's cropped up?
No. I do have you seen anything, Martin? Have you seen anything that, you know, feels like needs to see the light? I saw this thing. If you go to the exhibition and search for worker, 3 different holograms, a legendary deco, and a lot of special and a lot of rare deco shows up.
workers as in like the
If you just if you search for blueprint contains and then you search for it, a lot of new parts show up.
Oh, cool.
So, stream, tell me, is there anything else that you have discovered?
My screen.
Shepington says, funny that I'm kind of starting to get the hang of flying and building hovers just in time for the mega nerf. Again, I want to hold your horses there a bit, just...
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't swear, should I?
What did you say, sorry?
I said I shouldn't swear, should I?
No, what the hell?
What the frick, dude?
Yeah, exactly. But basically, Shepington... I would relax just a little bit on the nerf. I will, you know, pull the trigger here and say I think it's a bug. I think it's a bug that they've been hit this far.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that drastic, to be honest.
That, yeah. Oh, God, now I need to... Okay, don't worry.
And still 218 people here. Thank you so much for sticking around to the stream. If there is anything that you guys would like me to have a look at or test for you, I will gladly do it. So just drop requests in the comment if there is anything. One guy asked me to compare the new autocannon with the dual. So let's just see here. There we go. Just get this one on a different one so we don't use it by accident.
Why can't I boot the game?
And let's try to see the damage difference first of all. Now, do you mind that they shoot 16? 16. So basically you have the duels shooting twice the speed but with the same damage. Do they heat at the same? Duel actually heats a bit slower, which is also kind of interesting. I wanna see how I can do this the right way. Let's just see how much damage we can deal in an entire burst, and then compare it to the whirlwind afterwards. So if you go up here, let's see, in one burst, 226. And 416. 226, 416. One thing to note here is the fact that, you know, these guns are supposed to be long range. 226, 114. No. 226, 416. Yeah. And 192. Okay. So basically, at close range, the whirlwind has less damage than the storm. At the same time, the duel deals like 3 times almost as much, 2.5 times as much damage as the whirlwind, and give or take double damage of the storm. So what does that tell us? Well, first of all, the whirlwind is supposedly a long range weapon, so you know, this is the range where it starts counting. But the thing is that we cannot spray this, because then we're probably not going to hit all of our shots, and then it's going to be a bit of an awkward test. But yeah, should we sell hovers? I wouldn't sweat it that much, to be honest. Let's just see. Did all the weapons that get changed to special rarity get buffed? Yeah, they got a little buff, as far as I know. Don't hang me up on this one. Is this one of the biggest updates? It's at least one of the biggest updates that has been there since I started playing this game. New Relic Mehmet out with this update. Forgive my spelling. I actually don't know yet, Steve. I would maybe consider it to come out with the final patch. They just don't want to spoil it because they don't want to mess up uranium prices. I personally would maybe expect to see something, because I hear more and more talk about it. Yeah, Whirlwind autocannon has much better durability. That is a very good point that I did not consider. So yes, that's one thing you also have to think about. But it is also massive. It's like freaking massive. This is 10.8 all over again. 0.8.20 flashback. Yeah, those, you know, these old patches that was really groundbreaking. 0.8.2, that was when we saw the massive changes to hovers, wasn't it? I think it was. Wait, I missed the hover nerf. What happened to the hovers? Well, let me recap that in you know, let me show you this way. This is probably the most easy way to describe it, where I don't really have to talk at all. This is a, on the live server, fully functional mammoth hover that flies just fine and works just fine. This is a mammoth hover on the test server. Does it work? I'll let you guys be the judges of that. But I think this pretty much recaps what has exactly happened to hovers. And yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, you know, to be fair, we can boost it a bit here. There we go, 12 kilometers already. This is, yeah, okay, great. Hovers are not dead at all anyways. This, yeah, great. That was just me being stupid. The build still works apparently. As you can see, we are already up to 20 here, 21, 23. Actually, you know what? The new meta is simply just gonna be using your guns to accelerate. No, hovers are a bit boring. What about a smaller sideways hover? Yeah. This, in my opinion, is a small sideways hover. Nah, not really, no. Let's try going the direction that they want us to go. So, yeah. Nah, not really, no. You see, this is the speed that it takes to change direction. And this is the actual way that they want us to strafe. Like, they want us, or move. They want us to move in this direction and move in this direction. Still, the speed is terrible. So, we'll have to see what happens. Treeburger says, a fellow Hovernator, could you please speak up on the forums and your personal opinion about the roleplay playstyle of hover builds in the game? Yeah, I already gave my feedback on the way that they work, and if, depending on the reply, I will probably, you know, give my feedback on the actual reply itself. We'll have to see what happens, though. So, let me just check if there is actually anything more that people have said in here so far. Nope, no more feedback have been given as of yet, so there's not a lot to check in there. Finally, fixed hovers. Now, I know people have very different relationships to hovers. There is one thing about it, though, that I want to say, and don't get me confused. I like hovers, and I think hovers are a great addition to the game. But while I do also agree that they are too strong, and I do think that they should be patched, this is downright gonna remove all hovers from anything, you know, any functionality at all whatsoever. Hovers are not gonna work anymore in Clan Wars, not until we find a new way to build them, at least, and there will probably always be new ways to build them. It's just it's a bit rough right now. They should have done one of the two. They should either have brought them lower to the ground so that dogs could easily deal with them and that we could no longer fly over the dogs, or they should have killed some of the speed on us. Just one of the two. I'm fine with having to rebuild my hovers, maybe not even play sideways anymore. But they can't both slow them down to make them, you know, sitting ducks, and also make dogs catch them without even having hover catches. At least I think. But yeah. For now, it is what it is. Oh! And I think... yeah, Sassion just showed... you can fuse your fuel barrel now. Which will give it, I'm guessing a lowered blast radius. And increased mass, of course, because who wouldn't want a heavier fuel barrel? It's not like, you know, you're just... what should I use my mass for? Do cricket hovers work in the Clan Wars and live servers? They do. It's not the best ones, but they work. They do indeed work.
Hang on a minute.
Yes.
I think we've entirely misinterpreted the reasoning of the the fusion changes. I think you're supposed to gain a buff and gain a deficit for that buff, like if you wanted.
Oh no, because you don't have to be punished by the extra mass. The alternative to extra mass is increased durability. So it doesn't make any sense at all. It's not like, because that was my thinking. I have done a video already where I actually interpreted it as being a a punishment for having your buffs. But I have plenty of stuff here that is fused, and then just has all the good shit and none of the bad shit, basically. So it is just really weird. And it makes no sense. Test the speed of wheeled cars. Is there anything specific you would like to see, Chris? Let's see. Legendary pulse weapons come out of this. There probably will be. Please describe the new cannon again. Well, basically the new cannon, let's see. I was about to type new cannon. Big brain. Well, this guy has increased reloading if you hit your shots with it. And this guy has one layer of ammo penetration. So basically, if you shoot someone, then this is one layer, so it explodes in here instead of out here, meaning that, if you hide your gas gen in behind here, you'll be more likely to pop it with that new gun. What about sub 3k sideways hover that usually see pro hover players use without the blue cannons and typhoons to seal club? Those are very bad as well. Daniel DeRoche says wants to see me donate 500.
Oh dear, have you tried playing PvP?
I mean, you must be kidding me, homie.
No power score matchmaking.
You must be kidding me, Daniel.
And repair function is still.
I know you are. Yeah, the repair function is
we're gonna get to repair function whether we want it or not. They don't care.
They're gonna do it. No,
there's no power score matchmaking.
Daniel.
I'm playing
There's
a full
no
Clan
way.
Wars Breaker build, when everyone else is sub 6k.
I mean, I'll cry if it happens. I'll just sit down and cry. Yeah, it really seems like acceleration is getting slower. What is the new special rarity? A junk bow still good? Well, basically the new special rarity is to bring in the gap between, to tighten the gap a little bit between the rare and the epic weapons. So basically, now you have something in between. So the Sinus is somewhat in between Vector and Spectre in performance and cost-wise as well. And then they have moved some of the weapons up and down, and I don't know if this is also to make room for additional weapons of the same category. It could be. So yeah, that's pretty much what it does. I want a tree made out of burgers with bacon and cheese on it. That would literally be amazing. Do you think the spider meta is back? It might be. I think we're going to see more spiders at least. But they're also going to get pooped on by all of the fire melees that we're going to see because of the new Blight changes, which will make the Blight insanely strong if you get that fused the right way. And if you get that fused the right way, then you're going to have a party. DT says, Tributes, thank you, bro. At least the devs read what you write, even if they don't listen. I hope they will listen to all of the feedback, honestly. But I think this is important for them as well, because they know that people really care about this patch. I mean, 200 people in this stream. It shows that people are really interested in it. I think they should give us 1 day a week where all guns, weapons could be used for a way. I think they should honestly just give us a custom mode where anything can be used. Give us a custom mode where you can, not only share blueprint, but people can use anything and everything. Find a build in the exhibition, use it. Show crafting receipt, please. Or recipes. What was changed on the goblin? Yeah, Goblin higher PS. They moved goblins? Yep, they did. CNUT says Hover's a trash. Do you think this bot? Yeah. I just finished my first Claymore's Hover and now they nerf it. Nibbo Cap, I wouldn't stress it too much. That Gamer likes this. I'm gonna go play some Forza Horizon 4. It might work on your sticker, but thank you so much for the stream. Congrats on 200 plus viewers and very informal. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much for showing up and good luck. Yellow, if Firebox Spark get nerfed slightly, the game would be kind of balanced again. Yeah. Honestly, bring down the perk of the Firebug and just fucking half it. Yeah. And then let's see, for custom games, that would make it a lot easier to get new players into the game. It wouldn't indeed. If they can play with anything, then it would be fine. Then just give us a bit of scrap for playing custom, so people still, you know, get something from it. Treeburgers, take note that shift wheels need 4 rails, while some special items only need 2 rails. Oh. Now that is also interesting. Let's just go over the, I also just had another request here for comparison, so let's just quickly do that one. Let's see. On model, this is for you, my homie. What build should we go for, though? What build should we go for? Which build should we go for? Just pick a goddamn build. How hard is it? You know what? Clear up some here. And that one. I just want to see the damage difference on these two turrets. Turd. There it is.
Whew. You heard of the sound of the new cannon yet as well?
Yeah,
It's very
it's quite dirty to say the least. So
I wouldn't call it dirty, but whatever floats your boat.
It's fucking sexy.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we drop the new turret right here. Let's watch the damage. Please take the right target. There we go. $90, $110.
I think they forgot to take out Nukograd as the only map in rotation
90.
for PvP as well.
110.
It's still there from the last test server.
60. Oh wow. The new turret is kind of weird. Let's try the old one. Wait, what?
It's true. There's definitely something wrong. If you go into PvP and watch some of the bots on hovers fly around, they can't do anything.
Yeah, I
like
guess they haven't fixed that. Oh,
yeah.
Shit. The turrets deal pretty much the exact same damage. The two different turrets. That's very strange. Let's just do the same thing here with the drone. I wonder if that is like a way to
Bots, they look like they're drunk.
to fool people into thinking that turrets are good, and you know, then they push them into a too high. Old drone? No, new drone. 77, 44, 88, 88, 44, 44, 55.
I've lost my drink. I need to go find it.
Am I hallucinating, or am I seeing the exact same thing? Beatler, welcome to stream, my man. I am very good. Thank you so much for showing us to stream. How about you? Hope you're having a wonderful day as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is legit the exact same. Wow. All right. Crafting recipes. I know you guys wanted to see that as well. Lunatics. First of all of this. What? So it says what? What? Oh wow. When you craft wheels now, you get 2 wheels.
What?
Yes.
Is that so?
Go into the workbench.
Logically that would kind of make sense, but
Yeah, no.
because you're yeah, but is it more expensive to craft the wheels now?
You what?
What?
You get 2 Bigfoot wheels for the what? For the price of 1.
2 for 1. Yeah.
You craft. The crafting price is this. No. This is gonna half the price of Bigfoot wheels.
Wow, you like to do maths.
What?
you know, hopefully.
Oh
they
my
sort of
god,
half
sell
the
your
crafting
fucking
price of
Bigfoots if
everything
you haven't
by
done it.
giving you 2 of everything that you craft.
You better fucking sell your Bigfoots right now because those are gonna half in price, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, but how long is it? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. It will half in price. Shit, yeah, that's a good point. It will half in price.
You do math.
Fuck.
Alright, crafting recipes, that was what we came for. So,
Are you sure?
the way that this has been changed is now that the new special pods is 50 resources, or 50 plastic, that is, and 100 wire and 100 copper, and then you use 2 blue pods for it. Now, though, if you want to craft an epic, you use a total of 3 special parts, meaning that, in total you're going to use 6 of your rare pods, so that is pretty much the same as before. And including the crafting price on resources that you spend on your special pods, the crafting will be pretty much the same. It will actually be exactly the same. So you won't really cost you any more resources. It's going to be almost the same. Can you check the tracks too? I can indeed. Oh my god! You get 2 small tracks as well. Let me guess. If you get 2... Armor track is still just 1. How about nomads? Hardened tracks is times 2 as well.
Leg is also 1 as well.
SoCal Alpha, welcome to stream, man. Thank you so much for dropping that subscribe. Really appreciate it. Let me just scroll up here and see if I missed anyone. I'm so sorry that I am not, I don't have my software on that actually tells people when they subscribe. That is a bad move by me, but thank you so much nevertheless. I'm really trying to keep up here with you guys here.
You only get 1 small wheel and medium wheel.
Yeah, those are still the same, but all the blues and up. I really hope they goofed up on that one, otherwise the market will crash in movement parts.
I can't see them actually doing that.
Yeah, it's better if this stays, then you made a fuck ton of money. Good job.
See done.
Ampere costs 2 times the resources. Yep. Which is because, I've been recording and streaming for this entire test server period, so I have take my tips here that I am totally not going to be able to utilize myself because I've been in here instead of, actually just playing the market while this madness goes on. But yeah, Ampere as well is going to be so expensive because that now uses... Oh, hold up though, hold up. You still use the same, don't you? I gotta check up on that. I'm thinking the wheels thing is either broken or it just is different. Echo has 12
I can see them
energy
selling
indeed.
them in pairs, but then they'd also double. I reckon they'd also double.
Yeah, they would downright have to
Just
just double
why?
everything.
Just why?
But yeah,
Why does the new
everything on Epic cabins
what's the tier called?
have 12
Above rare now.
special.
Special.
Yeah, so every cabin
I
has
hope- I
12
hope.
energy now. Let's see, Bastion, Humpback, Echo, Icebox, all of those heavy cabins, 12 energy. And Jawbreaker, 11. What do you hope?
I hope that name special is simply a placeholder.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's sexy.
Sorry, I did it again.
It's sexy.
Sure.
Oh my. Well, boys, I think we're gonna round off the stream here. So if you have any more questions, drop them now because we will, as the server is slowly coming to an end, we will also end this stream. If there's anything else you'd like me to check out, just drop it in the comments right now in the chat, and I will keep up with you guys. Let's see. What do we have that we can look on while we do this? Test hovers. We've had quite a few looks on hovers already, but basically this was, for example, this was a pretty fast hover before. It's a grainy hover now. It's god awful slow, and you'll see a lot of that already. Energy for humpback is indeed 12 as well. Rinsey says, thank you for going through the changes with us. No worries at all, my man. Show junk bow line, please. Do you mean the technology tree here? Or do you mean the crafting for junk bow? Which is right here. So basically the newest 3 factions, Steppenwolf, Dawn's Children, and Firestarters, have all become special rarity. None of those are rare anymore. Will Spectre 2 drop the price? I don't think so. I think it might actually go up a tiny bit. Keep refusing a cap and see what you get. There's a lot of different combinations. What happens to old fused caps? Well, you will basically, if you have anything fused before, for example, this hauler, as you can see, that now has 14% vehicle mass instead of 10%, and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get an increased bonus to something. Let me just send you guys out of the door here with
storage expansions, and blueprint storages are super cheap now.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to be like then? Because that wasn't mentioned, was it?
I actually don't know.
I hope it is. But then how are they gonna compensate for those who already bought them for expensive?
That's just the market. That's just the way it is. But let me just show you guys here before we stream the end the stream the end. End the stream, something that will trigger you fully. So if I go for this and I go for a cheetah engine. Oh wow, we need a, yeah, I go for a Torero here. Just plunk that there. I go for a cheetah. And then you have all of these people who spend a lot of money on Aegis shields, which are water cooled. These will now be 26%. 26%. So basically what that means is that, yeah, let's just let me just show you what this means exactly. So you ride around with your shield here. 26%. I'm just gonna say it again. 26%. Like this. So we went in and saw dual Helios there. We bubbled for 2 times. We go out for 3 seconds and then we can bubble again. We can literally already bubble again. So we just keep on doing that. We rotate our shields here. We are just out for like 3, 4, 5 seconds. We can bubble again. I know I'm going max speed here and hovers are only 75 kilometers an hour, so the cheetah will recharge a little bit slower. But you get the memo. Like we can make an infinite shield fusion here with just 3 shields, I'm almost sure. Which will be, yeah, less than ideal. Let's try that one more time. Wind it up to full speed here. Start cycling our shields. If we can do this in 3 shields, I'm actually probably gonna cry. Yeah, we can. All it takes now is 3 shields to make an infinite shield fusion, and you even have time, to spare in between cycling these shields. Also meaning that, if you have an infinite shield fusion, for example, with a fusion in Clan Wars, you can bring a respectable weapon setup for yourself as well if you have the room, that is. I mean, what were they thinking when they stack fusions like that? It's absolutely dead. It's absolutely dead. Lacerated changes? Nope, no lacerated changes. When does these changes go into the live server? Late January, early February is what we heard so far. I have some designs to develop with this new information in mind. Yeah, there will be a lot of building to do. Do you think this will kill Crossout? Nope, not at all. I still see it as a very big, a very big change to the game, and things are going to be different. But I think it's going to benefit it at the end of the day, because people hate hovers like no tomorrow, and they're going to, you know, be glad about all of this. So hopefully they will enjoy it as well. They got a limit, I guess, to 1 per craft. I fully agree on that one. Fully. Maybe they will finally make it so you can only have 1 shield per vehicle. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah. Maybe they will finally reduce the allowed usage to 1. Yep. People want it. Like, just listen to you guys now. What about a new faction? No info on that one so far. Good changes at one of these 4 years ago. Yeah, it is indeed. Well, unless you guys have anything more that you wanted to see before we end the stream, then I will just say thank you so much for everyone for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I have 4 videos coming out on the entire patch shenanigans here, so there is a lot coming for you. And we're still 205 people here. I don't even know what to say. This is absolutely insane. We've broke all records by, you know, multipliers of 4 so far. Like, the highest number I've had when I streamed on YouTube was like 50. 206 people. We were 230 people today. I really value the fact that all of you are here, so highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for an amazing stream. Thank you for all of the support, all of the super chats, all of the new subscribers. It really makes it worth doing, and once again, you guys have just proven to be an amazing community, so pat yourself on the shoulder, you know. Stay tuned for more. And yeah, does Sega have 12 points? It does indeed. Can I add you as friend on Crossout? Go ahead. GG Disorder says, cheers Trino. Cheers for being here, GG Disorder. Thank you so much for showing up. Big patch craziness. Yeah, great stream. Thank you for the info. You're welcome. Keep up the great work, mate. Thank you so much, Steve Stewart, and thank you so much for the super chats. Really appreciate it. Can you show what cabins are special or rare, please? Let's just do that as the last request of today. So basically, all of the newest factions, Dawn's Children, Firestarters, and the Steppenwolf's cabins are now special. And just as before, the rest of them are rare cabins. Want that Treeburger sticker? It'll be there soon, I hope. I know the devs are interested in it, so hopefully let's pray that it happens. Beatler says, very nice stream, TV. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. Have a good one, Mike Keller, and you too. Say heyo, Michigan. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. When shit hits the vent, be the vent. Basically, bet will replace growl. That's, yeah, exactly. Bina Wiener, I hope you have a nice day too. The special rarity gets perks like epics. Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. That is actually a good question. Do these have special perks? Nope. I know weapons do, but besides that, nope. So, until the next one, don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.